Okay. Jump away, Ayla, if you've not done it already.
All right, so then quick recap after that. We had Garion versus Dealer with his first initiation. We then traveled to a giant city, well, not city, I guess, a giant little way station kind of village. We gathered some supplies, found out a little bit about Wayhurst, went back to the castle. We explored a little bit where we found the way to move the castle. We found an interesting second teleportation circle and decided we were going to head to Wayhurst. So, Wayhurst. As we traveled there, we ran into a few weird things, but upon arrival, we decided to stop our castle a little ways away and kind of a little higher up so that way we didn't seem to be invading an entire city with a castle. And then we decided to take the ship to the center of the city where they had like a docking station underneath the guise that we were going to be mercenaries helping out in their little war that was going on. As we landed, we met Sergeant Aelid, if I pronounced that right.
Yes.
Awesome. And we decided that we were going to join into their ranks. And before we did so, we had to go through like a little testing trial kind of a thing to see if we were really cracked up to what we totally said we were. Yeah, it was kind of funny because Morndar just was hitting everything but his targets. And including when we did the hand-to-hand combat, he just was not having it. It was not his day. But we managed to convince them to, bring us on. But as we were talking with her, she drank from her wine flask and keeled over, dead. Trying to figure out what to do. In her last breath, she handed us this bronze disc and told us to go to the council. And we didn't know if we should run or stay there. We decided to start running, but Garion's like, nope, we're going to stand here. To which we did. We mysteriously did not get blamed for this death. This guy just nonchalantly came and dragged her away. And we decided to go to the council. As we went to the council, and this disc basically gave us pass to get into the council, almost no questions asked. We started speaking to them, and they were kind of telling us about how, let's see here, there is a axe in the tomb of Cathandar that we needed to go and retrieve, because that's what Sergeant Aelid was basically getting a task force together in order to retrieve this item to help them out in this war, but then also assist them from this thing, where did I write down in here? The Winged Shadow, to which we thought it was just some myth, some invisible dragon type thing that cast a shadow on the land and brought doom to everybody that saw it. But as we were talking, all of a sudden these masked figures showed up on the upper tier of this room and decided to, kill the entire council after telling us, or after they found out where these treasures were at. We, rather than leaving in a different way, we decided to leave in the way that we came. To which we had to tell everybody that we did not kill the council members. They were assassinated. To which, again, they believed us since, we're awesome. And told us about, there's a couple entrances to where this labyrinth pyramid thing is underneath the city. We decided to go and find the one entrance in the Fae Falls district beneath the shrine of Ruthful. There was like a cauldron lamp there. Let's see here. Upon inspection of it and stuff, there was like some great mosaic of a serpent and or maybe that was below. No. But then we decided to throw in the little bronze disc that we had, which opened up this. It gave us a scroll of resurrection, I believe.
Not resurrection, but revitalize. It's weaker.
Oh yeah, there you go. And it opened up this like staircase type thing, which we proceeded down, and it closed behind us, if I remembered correctly.
Yes, it did.
We came across this room that, let's see here. There was like a skeleton and creepy spider webs and stuff. We were completely freaked out. We thought that spiders are going to be coming after us. They have not yet. Some snakes too that decided to run away from this door as we opened it, to which both Morndar actually fell unconscious. Ro almost died. And we got them back up, brushed it off, just a flesh wound. We proceeded down the hall that opened up to another room that had, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 statues, 5 on each side of the room. One side had, we'll say, good people, like a human, an elf, human, dwarf, halfling, with various different items, like one was probably a paladin, one's like a fighter, that kind of a thing. The other side, the other 5, held creatures, to which we were trying to figure out how to open up this door across the way. On the side, there's a side room that had a peephole and a chest of towels, to which we found out that you put the towels onto the statue and bring one to life and kill the other. To which we fought a Medusa. Yeah, that was fun, since Morndar instantly turned to stone. Next thing you knew, then we killed the Medusa, because I don't think anybody else turned to stone from it. We killed the Medusa, and then we tried to figure out how to save Morndar, to which we came to the realization that basilisk stomach acid would bring him back. So we decided to bring the basilisk statue to life, to which then Garion turned to stone after a short period, and then Ro got all up in close and personal with it and also turned to stone. Luckily it died. We used the stomach acid to bring Morndar back. However, as he came back, it kind of knocked the stomach out of my hand and it spilled everywhere. There was a vial, luckily, of what appeared to be stomach acid, to which I totally saved everybody with it. Maybe, I used the whole entire contents on one person and had to wipe down the other one with another cloth, but you know what? Nobody died. We're all good. And that kind of left us off to where we were at, I believe.
And you also now haunted by Minotaur.
Oh yes, that's right. Forgot. At the very end, I was haunted by a voice of Xanathar. Nobody else heard it except for myself, right? Or is that everybody?
Just you.
Oh, okay. Just me. So yeah, I think I'm going crazy.
Wow, fun.
Uh-oh, did we lose
No.
Asmo?
No.
I think we did. Asmo.
Leave us more.
And then come back.
Oh no, he left.
All right. So guys, this is Craig.
Dang.
Hey.
Hey.
You picked Discord. I heard all of it and was commenting and saying yes, and then you guys look Asmo. So does either Xyrus or Amelia have the sending spell? It's a 3rd level spell.
I don't.
Cyrus, what you get? You do
I
not.
check.
Right.
I do.
Oh, you do? Sweet.
I
I
don't.
thought you don't.
I
Okay.
don't. I think Amelia might though.
No, she just said that she
I do
doesn't.
not have that
Fun
spell.
times. Neither of the spellcasters have it.
Okay, well,
Don't we
this
have
is fun.
the sending stones on someone?
I'm going to say that,
Uh,
Cyrus, you do have that spell. It's magically, you've been studying it in the time that you've been away, and otherwise everything goes to, and that's not going to be any good. So, whenever you feel like there's an opportune moment, Cyrus, whilst you're waiting, you can add in to your spell book that you have the sending spell. If it's and then you can message it at some point when you see it's convenient, and like check in with the guys.
Amazing.
Cool. So Huffington kind of looks at us. Wow, that was pretty good. Not Huffington, Montgomery. Damn it.
Yeah.
Montgomery looks to you and is like, well, no one died. Well, not yet, anyway. Any idea how we're going to actually leave this room, though?
I mean, I have an idea. I don't know how well it's going to turn out, but, you know,
What's your idea?
nothing like the present. So, you know how we throw these cloths on the statue, and the one that has the cloth actually lives, the other one dies. What if we throw the cloth on, you know, the people instead of the creatures?
That's just not a bad idea.
Anyone opposed?
It's worth a shot.
There is. Do we need anything from those creatures? Is there anyone that we might need it right now? Because if they're turned stone.
I mean, I want to point to the beholder and be like, and I don't want to fight that thing. No offense.
Yes,
I kind of agree. But at the same time, at the same time, I wouldn't. I'd leave that one till last, just in case.
Fair point.
Yes.
Is that the first smart thing you ever said, Montgomery?
Thank you. You're wonderful too.
I vote that we try it on the human with the flail and the snake humanoid with swords, because even that white doesn't really look too fun either.
Alright, so let's try it.
Also, well,
Everyone to roll a perception check.
well,
Okay. 13.
Dirty 20.
Hoorah. So, as you are having this discussion, this slight glimmer of bronze light just catches your eye on the floor of the right in front of the original statue that fell and disintegrated once it became human again. You see a chain around its neck, or where its neck was, and at the end of that chain is a key.
I want to look at the other one that crumbled. Does it also have the chain with the key?
Just the one that was in the center opposite the Medusa.
well, I'm gonna start walking towards the guy with the flail, since I didn't see the thingy on the ground.
I'm gonna like pick it up. Like I'm just gonna like it's attached to the collar, or is it attached to the chain?
It's attached to the chain. So you pick it up, and there's like a foot-long chain with a key on the end. The key is pretty large and thick, and you see that it's clearly radiating some sort of magic.
Hey guys, did you see any keyhole on the on that stone door at all? Because I got a key here.
I investigate the stone wall.
You are not there.
All right.
I'll investigate the stone wall.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so you guys are currently on the ship still, but we'll pick up with you in a sec.
I forgot. I'm tired. Okay.
It's all good.
I rolled an investigation check and got an 11, so I'm pretty sure I don't see anything, but maybe.
There is no keyhole. It is just almost like two fused doors, stone slabs together.
The chain, is it attached? Like, obviously there's a key on one end. Is there anything like I'm gonna follow? I guess I don't know how long this chain is. I'm gonna follow the other end of the chain. Where does it go to?
It was just around the guy's neck.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders and I'm gonna walk over to the stone door, holding the key in my hand.
Okay. As you walk over, the key starts like pulling towards the door, and then you just kind of like, as you get closer, it just bashes into it, and you hear this almighty bang, and the whole chamber echoes as the key seems to have some sort of spell attached to it, and you hear and a keyhole is in the center of the left-hand side door.
Oh, well, that's brilliant.
Huh.
Yeah, that is something.
You
I
hear
wonder-
weird howls coming from the other side after that noise was made.
I think since this hippo didn't really took any hits in this previous encounter, I think he should go first.
What? I'm a ranged fighter. Shouldn't go first. You're the one covered in armor. Off you pop, off you pop.
No. You look like you could take a couple of hits.
That is your mom, but I don't put her first.
Oh.
I'm joking, of course. Of course I go first. Come on.
I'm
glare at him.
just gonna put the key in the keyhole.
Rightio. Come the radar. Chop chop. And you notice that Morndar is like rubbing his head, just like, still kind of groggy from the effects of the stoning. As you open up this door, you see a corridor that is about 10 foot wide, and it kind of moves down 10 feet and then takes an abrupt turning to the right. There's bright, brilliant mosaics that cover every inch of the walls and ceiling, undimmed by the passing of centuries that depict Minotaurs fighting Medusa and other snake-like creatures. The floor of the corridor has a winding path of green tiles that are about 2 feet wide, snaking its way down the corridor that lead to a statue of a very serious-looking bronze Minotaur statue, holding his left hand before him as if to say halt. In between that, you see three cells. like we're about 5 foot by 5 foot square. There's some bones and some rats and stuff in there, but there is no obvious recent owners in there at least. The first one seems to be closed and locked. The second one is open, and the third one is closed and locked. Oh, that was easy. It's this statue. I think we're in a dead end.
Also, just a quick question. Are the statues of Medusas looking towards us or not?
There is no statue of a Medusa. There's a statue of a
Oh,
Minotaur.
no, it wasn't. Sorry, I mistake the statue for the baiting. So sorry.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, there's a statue of a bronze Minotaur, and the Medusas are all painted in the pictures, but not. Yeah, like I said, not no statue.
My mistake on baiting for a statue.
That's okay. It's like he's saying stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Taylor, would you? I think you should try shooting an arrow, see if something happens. Should we still lit up?
Okay, I'll just take a random arrow and just shoot it forward into the room.
Okay. So you down the corridor and at the Minotaur, or just along the corridor?
I don't want to hit the statue. I want to maybe like aim nearby it.
Okay. Take a shot.
$21.
Nice. Yep, it lands exactly where you want it to, and then skitters across the floor. On the hands.
Oops.
So, let's jump to the other guys quickly. So, Emilia and Zyrus, you guys have been, well, Emilia mostly in the library, studying lots of the books left by the giant necromancer. And Zyrus, you've been absolutely enthralled by the guidance system, aka the demon map, and also the cool view from being at the center of the castle in the control room. You know that the others have been gone quite some time without any correspondence, and you did say that you would be the ones to check in with them. And if you needed to, if you wanted to go down, the Alar would teleport up to you guys and then back again with you guys.
You said I have the setting spell, or I need to learn it.
It's fine, yeah, she's sent spell.
I'm sorry, I did not understand that. Apologies.
Yes, you have learned the sending spell, it's in your book, and I'm going to say that you have prepared it for today.
Okay. I will, Amelia's in the library, you said? I just want to find Amelia, because I know she's up here with me.
Cool, you go down a couple of floors, and you see the Elvises, like, arguing over something or another, whilst they're talking about the ins and outs of the best propulsion system for an airship, blah, 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 and you then find Amelia studying in the giant library with a book in hand.
I go over to her. Hey, Amelia. It's been a while. Hey, Amelia. They've been gone an awful long time. When are you gonna find them? I'm
First,
bored.
hello to you. So, yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of books in here, and you could probably read. Yeah.
I'm bored of reading. I've been reading for the past 5 hours.
Oh yeah, that is true. But you know, it's interesting, yeah.
It's interesting, but
Never
it,
was
interesting gets
interesting.
not interesting after it's interesting for a while. Can we go find our friends now?
Fine. We could come back here anytime, I guess.
We can come back here. Let's go have some fun. Hey, yo, Ayla. You hear this in your head.
Hey, yo.
Come pick us up. We in the library, yo.
Okay, guys, before we go further, I'm going to have to pick up our buddies. You know, they're ready for some action. Just
Come on,
give me a
guys.
quick minute.
Can I come with you? I'm gonna go and chill up there whilst you guys deal with this. Gestures to the dungeon.
Sure, yeah, you... And for being a statue is... You know, you are so excited to go underground, and now that we're underground, you just want to head back. I see how it is.
Well, I mean, it's all a bit.
I'm going to clap him on the back and cast teleport as he's talking.
Oh, that was rude.
Brilliant. And you guys ban from. Oh, you. So you're gonna have to roll me a D100.
Do I have to? Because I know where I'm going.
Yes, but unless you have something of the ship or the castle.
Well, we have the teleportation circle in the castle.
That is true. That is true. I forgot about the 2 teleportation circles. So, I assume you're going to the one that doesn't go to the abyss.
Correct.
Yes.
I mean, that is a wrong assumption.
Okay, cool.
Why are there 2 buttons that are both big and red, but one sets off nukes and the one has coffee?
I mean, why not take a chance, you know?
Live a little. Come on.
What idiot designed this thing? That would be you, sir.
And then you end up there, and you make your way to the library as Morndar just like stretches and like, and all right, and it's just like it's straight for the ship, and one of the ships and seeking out probably some booze or a bed or both.
Oh, alright, go in and have your fun. We'll have ours.
All right, so then...
You okay?
so, okay. I gather the 2 of them together close by, and I say prepare for, and then we teleport to back into the, yeah.
Oh, goody, I love this pet.
So, I think it's a D100 now, unless you have something from the dungeon that you're going to use as your
Hold on, I'm
fix.
gonna look at my thing here.
But you picked up a couple potions from the chest and used only one? Would that count?
Okay, so let's see here. I guess, yeah, I guess it's kind of up to you and your discretion, because, I mean, although it says associated objects, so I could, well, hold on.
There is one thing that you could use.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say, does associated object, could it be like, I don't know, the statue of, like, is it something like, do I have to have the object, or is it like an object that I know is there?
No, it's an object that you have that is from there, that is association with this. And out of all of the things you pilfered from there, there is only one that would actually give you the opportunity to not have to roll. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I want to see if you choose the right one. So
Hold
I
on.
mean, yeah.
Looking through all this shit that I grabbed. I would probably have to say it would be the the Lantern of Revealing for the undead. That's what I got from there.
Okay. Roll me D100, please.
Oh, cool.
You know, Aylar, I'm gonna give you. You know that you picked up a key just a couple moments ago.
Oh yeah, I didn't write that down. I was looking at all the stuff from last second.
It's good. Good choice though. Almost sent to the Shadowfell. No, I'm joking. I didn't really.
That's a 44.
And is a 44 a success?
Well, if it's hold on. Now I gotta go back. Okay. If it's an associated object, anything from 1 to 100.
Yes, but it's not an associated object.
Okay, so then would you say very familiar, seen casually, or viewed once?
It should have the numbers next to it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it's a you know the place because you were just there.
So very familiar.
Yes.
Then yeah, I succeed.
You bamf with your two wizard colleagues standing next to Arion and Ro.
Hi, friends.
Ro! I'm gonna give Ro a big hug.
And I'm going to return the hug.
Iris does the same thing. You have two wizards hugging your leg now.
Oh, I missed you both.
So how's everything?
But may I just
you
point
guys
out
look
something? That she's kind of covered in basilic stomach acid right now. Just if you want to hug her.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's fine. I've been next to less. Hey, Ayla, I have something for you. Take this. And I pass over my Wand of Wonder, which he does not know is a Wand of Wonder. It's been nothing but a liability to me. I don't want it anymore.
Another wand. All right.
So, what are we doing? There's a lot of stone around us. A lot of statues.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure that out now.
Yeah. If you wish to investigate it, feel free.
I will do so. I will investigate the room. I don't know what I'm investigating, but I'm investigating.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I wanna search. I haven't searched for anything shiny in a long time. I'm gonna do that.
Oh no.
okay,
I'm gonna take a couple steps back, I think.
so
Just a couple.
Cyrus, you'll be investigating the mosaic that is on all of the walls, especially on the right-hand side where most of this depiction of Minotaurs fighting snake creatures and Medusas. And Amelia, the only shiny thing in this room, other than what your friends have, is the huge Minotaur statue. So both of you roll me investigation, please.
$21.
Okay.
I forgot where my investigation is. Hold on.
It's in skills.
Ah, found it. And that sucks. It was a 7.
Okay, so we'll start with Amelia. So Amelia, this is a statue made of bronze, and it is a Minotaur, and it's holding its hand up as if to say stop. And Cyrus, you look at the varying forms and look for secret buttons or any kind of pattern. You notice that most of this mosaic is kind of some sort of heated rock or some sort of creation, and you're not sure as to who created it. Probably the Minotaurs, but it depicts what seems to be a war from long ago. The way that you can tell it's from long ago is that in the background you do see these spires, but the main thing is that the skyline is very different compared to what you have seen from the castle and looking down at Wayhurst, there are many more spires, and the city looks much grander than it does in this depiction.
Interesting. Guys, this is kind of like a lesser depiction of the city. Wow, I get ignored. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I know nothing, so I'm just gonna stare. I mean, I was with you, so.
Is there a door anywhere?
Only the one that these guys came from.
Okay, cool. So I just generally have to... So what exactly is our goal here?
We're in Wayhurst. We are trying to get that weapon of power
And where are we trying to go?
down. I'm assuming. I mean, we don't really. This is a labyrinth, so
We were just told to go underground.
And we're underground right now, correct?
yep.
So, and what's stopping us from going further underground?
A door.
Have you considered row?
I suppose.
Don't get me wrong, I'm all for puzzles, but again, have you considered row?
I want to walk over.
It's
to
a very
the wall,
simple
like,
answer to most of our issues.
Well, since you cannot recognize an underground from above, I don't think I will take your suggestions.
The statue, the bronze statue, is that like up against the wall, or is it like in the middle of the room, or is there like, like, is there a gap behind it, I guess?
There's like a 5-foot gap behind it.
I want to try walking around it.
Cool. Yeah, you walk around it.
Okay. Anything on the back side or anything on the wall right behind it?
Not obviously. There is. You can roll me investigation or perception. Your choice.
That's a 14.
Okay. No, just the statue, standing there, holding his left hand out, palm facing forward. They stop, and the wall behind is solid. You touch it, and there's no seemingly secret buttons on the wall at all.
So you said there was an open cell. I can kind of like just kind of go to the door and just kind of peek inside the cell.
Yeah, there's an empty cell with some bones scattered on the floor. A couple of rats skitter out from the corner of the cell and pass your feet and run out of the cell.
Gonna quickly scan for traps. Which
Okay. Investigation.
is 12.
It is not trapped.
Alright, gonna step in and kind of look if there is something interesting maybe on the walls or in between the pile of the bones. Or just generally make a good old investigation of the room.
Okay, another investigation check.
Oh no, that is 3.
This is a prison cell.
I don't think there is anything of interest here.
I walk over to the prison cell. And I investigate it.
Okay, the AC is going to go higher.
Incredible. 27.
Yeah, you notice that the wall at the back is somehow false. Like there is some sort of magic radiating from it.
Did you not see this?
What? Yeah, I
Yes.
definitely saw it.
I touched the wall. I touched the false wall.
It seems like a wall.
I don't trust you, wall. I don't trust you, wall. You're a very weird wall.
Can I try shooting something like a dagger or a dart? Or,
At
you
what?
know, maybe with bolt?
What do you want to throw it at?
Let's start with a dagger or something.
But no, I understand what you want to throw, but what do you want to throw the dagger at?
Oh, the glowing thing Cyrus was talking about.
It's not glowing. It just seems to be a false wall and it's emanating magic.
Oh.
I will tell you this so that you know it is a false wall emanating magic. However, instead of throwing a dagger at it, because I'll probably do nothing as my finger has yet to go through it, may I suggest dispel magic if you have it?
I do not have the spell magic.
We are the two full spellcasters in this party. How do either of us not have these?
All right,
Went to-
Ro, we need your assistance here.
Oh, yes, of course.
We need you, Ro.
All right, I'm coming in.
You see this wall, Ro?
Mm-hmm.
Can you make it not a wall?
All right, yes. I'll try to smack it with my hammer.
This is
Okay.
Bonk it with your hammer.
Bonk it with the hammer. 29.
Oh,
It's
Terrifying,
Just a
honestly. It's honestly terrifying.
Just a 29 to hit. And
It doesn't get any. It's scary every time.
it's scary when it actually rolls a 1, and I'm like, oh shit, like what happened last week. But anyway, 16.
okay, 60 points damage. You see a piece of the wall in the center where it hits, chip off a bit and onto the floor.
All right, I'm just gonna keep swinging at it.
Cool.
Do I need to keep rolling to hit, or can I just roll damage?
Just roll damage.
All right. That's an 18.
Yeah, again, bits and bits of it slowly fall off. It gets to the point where you hit it about 15 times, and there is a small hole about the size of a gold coin that you can see through. The wall is about 3 feet thick.
Oh, this is a terrible idea. Hey, if I don't come back, can you continue to smash the wall, okay? Right? If I don't come back.
Cyrus.
What?
maybe I could use that snake.
Can you? Yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, maybe I could use my Find Familiar and, you know, do it.
Oh, but I want to have. You know what? Okay, fine. That's safer, but it's less fun. Okay, fine. Go for it.
You are being very suicidal, my guy. Calm down.
Suicidal. More like having fun.
No concern for your life, Cyrus.
That's one way to look at it.
It's
You
just
said
a
there were-
wall. I just want to investigate it.
You said there were 2 other cells, right?
Correct.
And one was locked, and what was the other one?
Yeah, both were closed and locked.
I
Which
want to
one's
start.
locked.
Yeah, so it goes a locked cell, open cell, locked cell.
I would like to go to the... Can I steal thieves' tools off of someone?
I don't know if anyone's got any.
Well, I'm just gonna walk up to the cell, and I'm gonna pull that key out. First, the one that we got from the other room, and if that one doesn't do anything, I want to pull out the one that we got from the Mage's Tower.
Okay. So the first one pulls out and you hear and you hear as the gate unlocks and opens slightly.
I'm gonna keep holding it out, and I'm gonna walk into the cell.
As you walk into the cell, the key kind of stops magically pulling, and you're in a 5 foot by 5 foot cell with not much in it. There's some grime on the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back out, and I'm gonna toss that key to Cyrus.
Oh, okay. While I catch that, I'm gonna pull out my rapier and I'm gonna stick it through the hole.
Which hole?
The hole that the tiny hole that Ro made in the wall.
Okay. You stick your rapier into the hole and it gets like wedged part way.
And then I pull it back out. Is it burned? Is it charred? Is it like dissolved?
Still a rapier?
Okay, that calms my nerves slightly. Well, you want to send your
So
familiar?
to investigate the other room.
No? Okay. You're not going to send... Okay. Actually, I guess I can summon my familiar if you're not going to do it.
But like, I mean, I'll summon my familiar because I think your owl can fit through that wall,
That's
that
true.
hole.
Cool. So you summon your familiar.
Yep.
You put it through. The snake goes and slithers through the hole. And roll me a perception check for the snake, please.
My God, my rolls are terrible. 11.
It is very, very dark, and it smells decay and rot, and just like the smell of stagnant water. And there is dripping.
I'm gonna repeat everything I saw to the team.
You want me to have a look?
Sure, go ahead. I don't think there's any. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have any. Can the snake like go around the room and, you know, is it big or is it like...
Yeah, the room's huge. It doesn't get to the sides before you bounce back out.
It's a big room. It's a chamber. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm getting this correctly. So on one side of the on one wall, it's the room, it's the door that they came through, which is not open at the moment, is it?
It is?
It is open, okay. And then on one side of the wall, there are 3 jail cells, one of which was locked but has been unlocked. There, on the other side of the wall, there is a metallic statue 5 feet from the back of the wall. No?
On the other side of the wall is a mosaic.
Okay, that's where this mosaic is, and on the wall.
And the end of the cells on the left-hand side, so the cells are all on the left. The end of the cells, there is a Minotaur, bronze Minotaur statue with his left hand facing towards you.
Okay.
As if to say stop.
And then on the far side of the wall, like on the back side of the wall, is the door that we're trying to get through.
No, it's more mosaics.
More mosaics, okay. So
You're trying to go through the cell, the middle cell.
Okay, cool. Just want to get that out of my mind. All right. Well, anyone have any ideas?
Let's check
Well, I
the
mean, I
other
don't
cells
sense any
first.
danger, so... Do we keep chipping it away and get in?
Aylar, did you find anything interesting in that other cell?
No, I was hoping that maybe the key would open it up, you know, if it was like, you know, it clearly has some magic to it, so I thought maybe that would be the key to opening maybe the false wall, but
Roll me an insight check, Ayla.
yeah, that's a 6.
Okay. Carry on.
So maybe try it on the statue. Maybe something will reveal.
Would you like me to keep hitting the wall?
Yes, please.
Uh,
Um,
I'm gonna keep smacking the wall a few more times to see if we can make the hole bigger.
yeah, Cyrus, if you want to bring that key to the Minotaur, maybe it might be something with that.
All right, while she's heading that, I'll go over to the Minotaur
Yep.
statue.
Okay. As you go over to the Minotaur statue, it is a 7-foot Minotaur, not particularly huge for a Minotaur, but still big. Broad-shouldered, clearly male. No weapons, just standing there with his left hand out, facing towards you, and his right arm by his side. He's got this kind of male skirt that is got these kind of rings that kind of link together with these big kind of bolts that kind of hold bits together. And there he's wearing kind of these weird kind of knee-high sandals that kind of those straps. Key
Okay.
does not move towards it. I mean, you could probably hang the key over his arm the way that it's moving forwards, but the key doesn't magically move towards it.
Mm-hmm.
wait,
Does his hand look like he's holding like a stopping motion? You said his left hand is out. Does it look like it's in like a stop, like halt?
Yeah.
Correct.
wait a second. I'm gonna try like turning the hand like upside down, like seeing if it or the entire arm, see if it moves in any way.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
No, that is 11.
It does not budge.
Yeah, doesn't appear to be a lever of any kind.
I'm just gonna try this. There's no dumb ideas in the puzzle, so Cyrus yell out, halt.
You hear your voice echo back slightly, but doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's worth a shot. He'll then he while you're you just hear in the background, run, I need a lift.
Oh, okay.
No, Rod, stay there. I will do it.
Okay.
Come on,
Lift me.
I will lift him.
Go, strength check again.
Oh, all right, slightly better now. It's 15.
Yeah, you hoist him up.
Alright, and I will place the key on his arm.
Okay, you put the key over his arm, and it hangs there, swinging slightly as you place it over his arm.
It's not his arm. I take it off his arm. Put me
Try
down.
his horns.
Ah, fine. Yeah, a little closer, a little bit to the right, a little bit to the right. Okay, down to the left, a little bit forward.
No, I move way too much to the left.
Little forward, mate, forward. There you go, right there. And then we'll put it on his horn.
Cool. It placed on his horn, and it swings slightly.
Try it on the right horn.
Same thing.
It's not the horns. Maybe it's the nose? I placed it on his nose.
It kind of slides off the sloped nose and onto the floor. Ding, ding, ding.
Not the
Maybe the
nose.
ear?
Not anything. I don't think it's the Minotaur.
First
I pick up the key.
First get down, and second we should try open the last door.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get down, pick up the key. I'm sure someone already investigated the Minotaur.
And don't get impaled on the halberd,
There's a halberd? Where's the halberd?
or probably on my back.
Oh, you have the halberd. Oh, don't worry. I'll be safe. Probably.
Cool, you go to the last cell, and the key kind of moves towards the cell and knocks against the edge of the lock, and you hear poof, and you recognize that the key seems to have a knock spell attached to it, and you hear it resonating poof, and the door unlocks, and you may enter.
I enter first, because I'm the idiot.
Cool. You enter, nothing happens. You see some change on the floor, about 4 copper.
Ooh, any of them heads up?
Yeah, half of them.
I take the 2 that are heads up.
Good.
I look around the room. Is it a simple jail cell? Anything of interest?
Just a
I'll
couple.
Just a couple? Okay.
I'll
Change.
check in more carefully if there is also a hidden wall in here or anything.
What are you looking for, sorry?
Just if there is also something interesting like the hidden wall again or something, but I rolled a 9, so probably didn't find anything.
There's nothing in there that appears to be of interest like that. I mean, the coins all have pictures of bulls on them, of Minotaurs, but kind of normal for here.
I think we should go see how the row is progressing.
So, Ro, you've chipped off enough now so that you can probably fit your fist through.
Okay, all right. Yes,
Thank you, Ro.
no problem.
Montgomery,
Osiris, if you want to put your bird in, you can now.
Who said anything about my bird?
Is it
I'm going in myself, boys.
dark on the other side of the hole?
It is pitch black.
And turn to-
Montgomery, stop staring and just be useful for once. Sorry,
One.
Alar.
You guys wanna see a magic trick?
Sure.
I will polymorph into a fly.
Cool.
And I will fly through the hole.
I'm gonna turn to Gary and be like, "Can you light this for me?" As I like show an arrow to him.
I believe I already lit one of them. It should be with the others. And it should be glowing, so I don't know how we missed it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just grab it, and I will instead of like shooting it through, I'm just gonna throw it through it. You know, just shove it in there.
Okay, as you shove it through, it radiates 20 feet, I think, in the bright light, right? And 20
Double check, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yes, 20 feet, 20 dim.
Okay, and you don't see the other side of the chamber. You don't see the far left-hand side of the chamber or the far right. You just see like a 40-foot radius, which lights up the direct section, and you see dead humanoid bodies, dead rats, dead spiders, loads of filth and nasty green slime everywhere.
I fly through the hole and I continue to search around. I fly up.
What is the intelligence of a fly, Cyrus?
Don't insult me.
Fly. Not the spell. No, not the spell. Creature. Not the spell.
I'm gonna check.
Here we go.
If there is
Fly.
even...
Let's see. 1.
Right, yeah. You're a fly, dude.
I am a fly.
You are a fly.
I smell rots. I fly
Yeah.
in.
And you puke on top of the nastiness and start shoveling it in your mouth and eating some of the corpses and stuff. And just randomly flying around and like flying into things.
Oh,
Ew.
I'm gonna do a little
Yeah.
barf signal like, oh.
Just so you guys know, I'm stuck in this form until someone does any otherwise.
I think at this point we could legitimately just throw the key in.
I need to roll me a D100, please, Iris.
Incredible. Where is the retaunt? There. 89.
You fly into a spider's web. And you see this gargantuan spider making its way across the web, and it starts wrapping you up in the web.
Can we see any of this, or?
No, it's literally like a normal household spider, but he's a fly. But,
Oh,
Fly.
But like we can see it, right? Can I
Uh,
summon my snake to like at least go to this spider or something?
you've no idea where it is in the room. It's like somewhere random in the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
He'll be alright.
yeah. It'll be fine.
No. Usually spiders leave the things
What's the
for
worst
a
that
day
can
or
happen?
two.
While doing that, can I use Witch Bolt towards the wall? Could it do any more damage than Rose already done?
Unlikely.
Ah,
can I? Since you said I could put my hand in there, can I start like pulling bricks or
Super
whatever? off the
strong
wall? Yeah.
barbarian, anyway. Yeah.
Montgomery, don't you have explosive?
Yes, I do.
Then
how do we know?
can you stop just following us and do
Oh.
something?
I've been watching you all. It's quite entertaining. I think you just have to do this. And he walks up to the Minotaur and gives him a high five. And the wall goes.
Oh, you kidding?
And he lifts it up.
The saddest thing is that's what Ro was gonna do if she was out there. So
Oh my god.
Bzzz.
I love it.
What just happened?
well, okay.
Yes,
Cyrus, where are you?
I've been heard this for quite some time. And I was just like really enjoying watching you guys go to work and the crazy shenanigans you get up to. I mean, I thought you were an intelligent bunch.
I think we should take a short.
That's a funny joke.
How about we take a long rest here, just so we are prepared for anything that may be in this next room.
Well, I think we should find Cyrus first, wherever he is.
Bzzz.
You do not hear the buzzing.
So, you guys saw me transform into a fly and fly in. You guys are messing with me at this point.
Maybe just a short rest. It's only an hour.
No, Ball's is probably fine. You know, he's a wizard.
I mean, he just, what? He'll take one hit from the spider and then come back.
Yeah. It's not that his inside's gonna turn into liquid.
No, its insides are gonna turn into liquid as I smash through its body.
Well, I suppose he is
a
okay.
Spider will not eat you. Spider will instrumentally puke out his digestion as into and turn your insides into liquid.
As soon as it bites me, I'm gonna freaking like carve back, so it's just gonna hurt. Tiny.
Do we still have our torch, or did we leave that somewhere?
You've got the light on the arrow on the floor, which is just in front of the door.
Nah, I was thinking about just, you know, like, burning all the spider webs.
Okay, there's a lot of spiderwebs. You can do that. Why not? So the room's about, as far you can tell, about 100 feet by 70 feet. Like you can't see that. We can see to the far wall if you move with the light and the torch. Along the wall there is cobwebs across the whole northern section of the chamber, but there is no cobwebs to the south, as far as you can see, like so from the entranceway. Well, it's everyone's passive perception.
9.
13.
12.
I have a 14.
Okay. So Alar's the highest, is he? Crazy. But Alar, you find you hear, sorry, This and it's kind of
Is it just
gurgling of water from the very far south of the chamber.
I'm gonna throw the torch over there.
Yeah, Romy, I think, so you throw the torch about, Romy an attack.
Like an unarmed strike, or
Yeah, please, mate.
that's a 15.
Okay, you throw it about 30 feet, and you see it glowing in the center of the chamber. But you do not see anything. But it's suddenly eerily silent. And, so, sorry, I was going to say that you do manage to burn Zyrus out of the thing, and he bounced back into himself as you murder the fly.
Oh, there he is.
Cyrus runs out screaming like a girl.
Oh, hey, Cyrus! You're
Like
back!
a little baby comes screaming out, right out.
I'm gonna draw an arrow and kind of back up a little bit, and be like, guys, we're not the only things in here, I think.
How are you
I'm gonna
dead?
run my rope.
It's me!
I'm gonna run
I
my
heard
rope.
other noises.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna... Oh, when I get out of this. When I get out of this hole. Oh, when I get out of this hole.
So, are there any undead fiends, or what is the next thing? The undead fiends or celestials?
Collaboration.
Celestials, there are not any of those things. But
I don't think it's anything
as-
important.
as you guys are standing there, I need Cyrus, Ro, and Aylar, who will be facing in that direction as you guys congregate, to all roll me Constitution saving throws as you see this giant pair of red eyes.
Oh.
Again.
Oh.
Again.
Oh no.
You get +2 to your rolls, remember.
Oh,
Not use
all right.
Iris.
And if this is this what I think it is? Can I get
It is.
advantage? Okay.
You do get advantage, yes.
You also get +2 from my aura.
Okay, so +2 as well.
Nice.
All right, so I have a dirty 20 then.
Okay.
14.
Cyrus?
He's asleep.
Cyrus, you there? Are you muted? Okay, well, Ro, you pass. I'm afraid that Aylar, you fail. And you start turning to stone. And everyone must roll initiative.
No.
Well,
Oh,
good thing
no.
I don't have to move anywhere.
Oh god, that's great. Okay. It's wonderful.
Hold on. Sorry. God damn, that was... My rolls
Is
are
tur-
horrible.
Is turning to stone becoming the new initiation process?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now I feel left out.
Yeah,
Well,
so
you will
look
be
that
left.
way and you shall be stoned like the others.
Yes, let's go all get stoned together.
By the way, I got a 5 initiative. Why?
Cyrus, are you back? Okay. So, would someone mind tagging him and finding out what's going on whilst I do the initiatives?
Ooh,
20 to 20 and above. Oh, okay. So
Pretty
just
good rolls.
15 to 20. Really, guys? Wow.
You gotta live on the edge, you know?
Yeah.
10 to 15.
12.
So,
Finally.
14.
Okay. 5 to 10.
5.
6.
Okay, well, not really any surprises. The basilisk is first. And this basilisk is, from the way that you guys have seen, seems to be about 10 times bigger than the previous one.
Oh no.
Oof.
Yes. So it is going
I'm
to...
sorry, I was called away from my computer for something important. Apologies.
So I need a Constitution saving throw from you and then initiative.
And you get +2 to your constitution.
21 for con.
Okay, you do not start turning to stone. And what's your initiative, please?
12.
Great.
Good roll. Good roll.
Okay.
Joe and the rest of us.
So let's see. It's going to rear up and just, and you see this deep yellow smog just like seep out of its mouth, surround you all. I need everyone to roll me another Constitution saving throw, please.
There is one good finally. 30-20.
Oh, I'm gonna turn it to stone. I
You
bet.
get
I knew it.
Everyone
I
gets
got
plus. Okay, you are a stone.
Yeah.
That's not
You are
what
a
we're
stone. You,
thinking.
and you are a
Oh.
stone. And everyone is a stone.
Oh no, I rolled 12.
I got a 20.
Okay.
And Happy and Montgomery is not here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, none. So he gets a natural 20. Cyrus, what was your reward?
9.
Okay, so Munt, Ayla, and Garyon all pass, and you take half damage, taking 15 points of poison damage. Everyone else takes 31 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned.
I have resistance to poison, so is it still halved?
It is halved, yes.
Okay.
I am almost dead. I am like 6 left.
Ow.
Oh,
Have you... Anyway,
I'm so
what level
down.
are you, Amelia?
7.
Okay, so we'll sort that out afterwards. So, it's now like 45 feet away from you. It is Aylar's go, and you are restrained, and you must repeat saving throw at the end of your turn. So you may make an attack, but it will be at a disadvantage because you are restrained.
Okay.
And Asmo, there is nothing wrong with her health. It's as much health as she should have.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Cool.
And then my action, I will take... It's 45 feet away from all of us, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good. Then I'm going to take 2 shots at it.
Nice. Disadvantage, mate.
Oh, man. Well, it's a 13 to hit.
That misses, I'm afraid.
That would have been a natural 20 otherwise.
Oh.
Oof.
Second attack is a nat 12 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
And I can't move, so that's pretty much my go. And then you said what else?
Another con save at the end of your go to see if you completely turn to stone or not.
That's +2, correct, Miriam?
Yes.
19.
As you feel the petrifying gaze taking a hold of you, you kind of steel your resolve and like burst free from the your legs turning from stone and pull through, pushing the strange sensation away from you, and you are no longer restrained.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ro, you are up.
Alrighty. At seeing another basilisk and just remembering her history with fighting one and her friends and what have you, she goes into a rage. So anyone around me, you get +3 to your HP.
Thank you.
And I am going to rear back and throw my hammer of thunderbolts at it.
Cool.
Alright, so +2, +1. So that's a 32 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Only 4 minutes over.
Alright, and 16 damage, and it needs to make a con saving throw.
Okay. That is a 4, but it is immune to being stunned.
Never mind. Okay.
Or not.
Or not. Okay, well that's fine. I'll just do that again. That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And 20 points of damage.
Okay,
And that is all I can do.
cool. Cyrus, you're up.
Terrifying. Am I still on the other side of the wall?
No, you're all in the room because you were a fly, and then you almost got ate by a spider, and then Ayla burned you out, and then you walked over, and then you saw the great basilisk that was about 75 feet away, and then it moved up 30 feet, and it's now 45 feet away from you. You've seen Ayla almost turn to stone to your left, and you've seen Ro throw her hammer of thunderbolts at it twice.
I close my eyes and will cast Scorching Ray to where I saw the last basilisk at disadvantage.
Cool.
Let's see. I guess I'll roll here. It is 3 attacks? 3 rays, yes. The first one is a 21. Second one is a first one's a 20. I'll just roll these with disadvantage. The second one is a 9, and the third one is a natural one. So one of them hits, I'm assuming.
Cool. Yeah, one of them hits.
Okay. For nice damage though. 11 points of fire damage.
Okay, roll me another d20, please, mate.
All right. 14.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, so something with your last scorching ray, you see it just grow larger and larger and larger as this kind of it bulges out of hand, and the weave of magic seems to just go out of control, and it hits both Garyon and Amelia both as it splits and hits them both in the back of the head. Roll damage again, please. But
8.
so you
You know, Ro,
both take 8 points of damage.
you don't know even how I appreciate you. I am on 1 hit point thanks to your.
I am on 1 hit point now. I am officially on 1 hit point.
Guilty.
Whoops.
Thank you, Ro.
That'll be my turn.
Cool.
Keep my eyes closed.
Garion.
Well, if this thing is again immune to being frightened, I'm gonna lose it, but screw it. Channel Divinity, we are all gonna die, so if it's immune to frightened again, I'm just gonna go and commit Sudoku. So Channel Divinity, please, cause it wisdom saving freaking throw.
Wisdom saving throw is a 16.
All right, it passes, and is it immune to being frightened? Just out of the game.
It is not.
Alright, then I don't commit Sudoku. Potion is believe a bonus action for yourself.
It is.
Alright, then I'll take a basic potion of healing, which is the max, so 10 HP.
Correct.
Alright. Yeah, that's it.
Cool, Amelia.
Right. I am like really down. I'm gonna use Witch Bolt towards that thing. I'm pretty sure it won't hit, but hopefully it does.
Okay,
It
you need
does.
to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I have to look at. Oh my god.
Yeah, you get plus.
Can I
2
close
though.
my eyes and do it? So I'll be at a disadvantage.
Yes, but you didn't say so at the start. But I'll give it to
Ah. Yay, thank you. Because I am on 1 hit point. Disadvantage. Alright, let's roll. I got a 9.
you. That misses, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
The spell just fizzles out as the bolt is flying past his head. Months go. He's going to be like, don't worry, chaps. Everything's fine. I bought loads of these before. And he kind of turns to face the other way and pulls out Balthazar, his very large weapon. And that will be a 23 to hit. Oh, it's advantage, so that'd be a 20 to hit. Another 20 to hit. And a 16 to hit, so all 3 hit.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm getting action such that that's 4 attacks in total. So that's 19 to hit, so all 4 hit as he just goes over his head and then like under his arm, showing off somewhat. And that will be, the first one's going to be a vicious shot with all 3 of his points, so that's 5d12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's good. 32, 41 for the first shot. And then for the other 3, that's going to be 6d12. Oh, that plus the modifier, which is... Oh, yeah, so that's... okay, oh, that's... so slightly worse time. 3, 7, plus 15 is 2. Okay, so that's what he said. So he's done. Okay, that's. yeah, he blasts a massive chunk out of it several times. If you guys weren't deaf beforehand, you might be now. As he does over 100 points of damage to it. And then just goes, did I hit it? Sounds like I did.
Just a
And-
little.
Oh, good. Told you.
Not bad,
And,
Hippo Man.
Then he was just shout, well, you know what I mean? Porn star's not here. Someone's got to make up for the lack of a ranged weapon. And he will, that's the end of his turn, he'll just move further back away from the basilisk, like walking forwards because he's not facing the basilisk. And then it will be the basilisk's turn. And it is going to, let's see what that kind of thing does. Okay. So, it's going to storm forwards, and it's going to make its first attack.
Before it does it, I'm gonna take my opportunity attack since I have Power Master.
Okay.
Yes. And that is 16 plus 7, so 23.
That hits.
And you know what? Since this is my last spell slot, and it's not they're gonna help me in different situations anyway, so I'm also gonna smite it on a second level. So there's 3d6.
Okay.
So 3d8.
D8, I was going to say, yeah.
Alright, just give me that. So, alright. And alright. So, 9 damage from the weapon. And then another 15 from the smite. So, 24 damage.
Okay. Looking
I
at
guess
that.
Constitution saving throw.
What for?
Because I hit it, so I have to look at it.
Oh, you thought I thought the basilisk was having a constitution saving throw. Yes, you have to roll one, sorry. I was like, what?
Yeah, I kinda rolled a 10 again.
Okay. So, you start turning into stone. Did you fail before? You didn't, did you?
No, I
No, I was gonna say, but when you said-
I didn't.
No, it's just the way you said 10 again. I was like, what?
Yeah,
cool.
I got 10 before or on something else.
Oh, okay. Then it's gonna make its bite attacks. First one against Amelia. First one against Garion, because he had just attacked it. So that is a 22 to hit,
Yes.
and that does 24 points of piercing damage.
Yes.
And you need to roll me a con save.
Yes. 21. So you know 21, 20, just 20.
Okay. So you take half damage, so that is 5 points of poison damage.
All right, so that is 1 failed death saving throw.
No, it's part of the same attack.
All right.
So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna say no for that, but you are down. Cool. It's then gonna go in for Amelia. That's a 28 to hit.
It hits, yeah.
That does 18 points of piercing damage.
Yep, I'm dead. I'm
You're
down.
down. You won't need to,
Yep.
don't worry about the con save. And then it like rears up right in the face of the three of you that are still standing, and Cyrus, you just hear this right in front of you, and it's to all of you, but Zyrus is the only one with his eyes like proper closed, and you feel like this strange, dry tongue just kind of lick the edge of your faces as it kind of moves across the group. And Ayla, it is your turn.
Well, that's not creepy. Alright, so I am going to... I'm going to do a second level of Cure Wounds on Amelia.
Cool.
So that's going to be 9 points of healing, but you're up.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
And I am going to turn around and I'm going to walk away from it.
Okay, so it gets an opportunity attack against you. That's a 21 to hit,
Yeah, that's going to hit.
and that's 18 points of piercing damage, and a Constitution saving throw, please, mate.
Okay. I don't get the +2 because he's down,
I
correct?
don't think so.
Exactly.
So then just 8.
Okay, so you take 12 points of poison damage.
So 13 total.
Okay. And I still have a bonus action left. I'm gonna use my as far back as I can get away from it. But my bonus action is going to... I'm gonna take one of my potions.
Okay, which one are you going to take?
That's a good question. What was that one that I had?
Strange glowing orange one.
Yeah, we're gonna take that one.
Okay, roll me a D100, please.
That's a 100.
All right, nice.
Oh,
You get healed to
that
full
was a
HP.
full forever.
You become a god.
Yes.
You regain all expended sorcery points.
How useful.
That doesn't help you whatsoever. Roll me again. Roll the D100 again, Luke.
Well, you can give you one-time meta magic, I guess.
And that's an 11.
11. All right. Roll a D10. Getting a D10, mate?
Yeah, sorry, I clicked on the wrong one.
Oh.
A whopping 3.
Okay. You shrink by 3 inches.
All right, cool.
And, is it the end of your turn, mate?
Yep, that's it.
Cool. Right.
Alrighty then. Ro is going to close her eyes and swing her hammer at this thing. So I'm rolling with disadvantage. Still a 30 to hit. And 14 that is 17 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Why not just take all the rage and frustration out on this thing? So I'm just going to keep pummeling it with my hammer. I would like to see if I could take a piece of it for a prize.
Okay. You absolutely take it apart, snapping its fangs off after you finish pulverizing it into a pancake.
So much for the stomach acid.
I know, right? I was like gonna run after them.
It's huge. You can still get to, like, it's literally like the basilisk you fought before was like some weird lizard on 4 legs. This is like a gargantuan snake. So you can easily get its stomach still.
Oh, and there is something good. I didn't get turned into stone, so I passed the second constitution throw.
Also, the Munt runs over to Garyon and pulls out this jar of ointment and just starts smothering it all over him to regain so that's 7 points of healing.
Yeah, I want to try and get the stomach acid and put it inside the jar or whatever it was that I dumped all over Ro initially. I want to try and fill that back up.
Okay, so roll me a dex check to see if you don't spill all of the innards out.
I am gonna assist him.
Okay, so with advantage.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay. You manage to cut it open and remove all of the other organs and detach it without spilling any. Now another dex check to pour it into the said vial, which is normally related to. How do you assist him do that?
I guess like holding the stomach, I guess.
So you're the one pouring it.
Oh yeah, then I guess I'll just hold the bottle and then let him do it, so he doesn't have to hold like in one hand the bottle in the other stomach. So I'll just hold the bottle.
So another one with advantage. Cool.
Uh, 13.
Okay. You pour most of it in, but there's some that spills down the edges. So you managed to get 4 portions instead of 5.
Gotcha. Might need some more of this later.
I'm pretty sure we will. But by the way, Alar, are you okay? You look a little different.
Huh? What? No, I'm fine.
Oh, she's just gonna look at you, looking a little slightly down at you.
I'm gonna look at my beard. Is it okay?
No, maybe I was just imagining things.
No, I'm fine.
She's thinking to herself, has he always been that low to the ground? Oh well.
As the body of the basilisk collapses to the floor and you carved all of it out, Aunt goes to all of you, oh, that was thrilling. We do that again?
No.
I'd prefer not to.
Oh,
No.
I mean, you can do it again, not us.
oh. Quite an easy fight, really, wasn't it?
I'm gonna climb up to Ro and say, Ro, carry me, please.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Do we need to take a short rest?
Why don't we? Let's do that.
Please.
So, if we're going to, before we do that, let me do some prep here. Give me a second, and I'm gonna grab the torch, and I'm gonna reach into my pocket. I'm gonna pull out this tiny little acorn, and I'm gonna set it right by the torch so it heats up. And as it's heating up, there's this silvery smoke that like starts protruding, from it. And I just kind of like waft it around to everybody. And so everybody can mark off a long rest for a short rest.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank
Yay!
I needed that so much.
As you hear that, as you smell this beautiful scent from the acorn, you just hear this chorus of celestial voices as you inhale the smoke. And it kind of is incredibly haunting and beautiful, and it's like a glow that emanates from inside your hearts as you are able to mark off a long rest.
Guys, it's
I didn't
official.
spend
We're tripping balls.
I didn't spend even a week with this completely is mine. I didn't spend even a week with them, and I'm already hearing voices.
Welcome to the club.
Tripping balls,
Yeah.
man.
I didn't say it out loud. Was this just in my mind?
Never mind. Oh, Zyrus, Amelia, I have something that one of you can use. I guess you guys can decide amongst yourselves who can get it. And I pull out this pearl of power.
Pearl of power. All right.
Next-
Wait, what does it do? Like, does it increase our powers or?
You can retrieve a spell slot back. I think it's below level 3. If you are a wizard or a sorcerer or something like that.
Also, I would like to do this before we take the rest. I would like to approach Huffington. Huffington, if I remember correctly, you got something from Raw. Some magic item.
What? What are you talking about?
I think she gave you like a ring of protection.
What about it?
Oh, since you stay in the back, I think I would make more use of it. I'm the one taking the hit at the end, you know.
So you've just come up to me to take something? Well, I suppose I understand I'm not a valued member of the group. He takes takes the ring off and just hands it to you, looking rather sulky.
You know, just this time, thank you.
Oh, blimey. Oh, you're welcome.
Alright, then I'm gonna attune to it during the short long rest.
Cool.
Oh, Cyrus, do you want to take the pearl of power? I mean, I usually don't fight a lot, so. Cyrus?
Iris.
Okay, giving me the silent
Well,
treatment?
well-
Okay.
Well, Amelia, if you don't want it, then when Cyrus comes back, I'll give it to him. Is that okay?
No, I'll take it. It's shiny.
All right. It is shiny.
Wait, so how do I
Oh.
use it?
Speaking of stuff, didn't we get some papers that were like in halfling?
You had some in giant, some in halfling.
No, I thought we got something from one of the chests, or
Oh yeah, from
other people.
yeah, in halfling. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Since I think Kira is the only one, or Amelia is the only one of us that can speak or read halfling.
She can read giant.
Wow.
And speak and read giant, but she thinks she does have comprehend languages, which means she can read and write any language. If she does.
Oh, I'm gonna hand it to her anyways because she's probably the most one out of all of us that would be able to do it. And then, does anybody here not have the ability to see in the dark? I know I can, and I know Morndar can.
Oh, I cannot.
Here,
There's
take.
Emilia, can you?
No, I guess.
Cyrus
But I think Lowell should have it. I could just grab onto someone else when I can see something.
I'm gonna hand over this glass orb, and I'm gonna hand it over to you and say, the command word is lumen, and it'll light up for you, and it's a drift globe.
Oh, thank you.
I don't need it since I can see in the dark, so kind of is pointless for me to hold on to it.
Oh yeah, I also got one, but my is apparently red peppers for some reason.
Yeah. So my character's story, in her story, part of her story, she has night vision. But, I mean, so do I get night vision, or do I have to, like, know some spells or something, to have night vision? Because
As a
technically I'm...
human in D&D, you do not have dark vision. Unless you have a spell, some goggles of night, or something along those lines to assist you.
Okay.
You can always try and purchase them the next time you head back to the castle or into town, though, because they're not exactly difficult to find these goggles of night.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can see to a certain extent in here anyway because of the torch and the arrowhead that is glowing. So
I think it stops glowing after an hour, so it's probably not going anymore.
it's definitely not been an hour.
Oh, yes, it's before the rest. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're sorry. Yes, yeah, before the rest, it was fine, but after the rest, it's gone. You're right. Sorry. And then I'm going to say that we're going to take a break there. I know it's a bit earlier than normal in some aspects, but I think it's a good place to have 5-10 minutes to go grab water, do whatever you need to do, and back at 10 past.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
So, the room around you stinking of decay. You've had your short, long rest from the magical acorn that sung to you in celestial, angelic voices. You see that Montgomery is kind of moving around the chamber somewhat and tapping on the walls, and he goes, chaps, found a doorway. Doesn't appear to be trapped. And he kind of yanks on it, and he just... as he opens the door and steps through the doorway. As you all enter, you see a 30-foot by 30-foot room, and there is a knight in black plate armor with his hands outstretched, both kind of facing the ceiling. There are weapons racks on the northern and southern walls, and opposite the knight is a small desk. There is an engraving on the plaque at the knight's feet that says, "Bring to me the mightiest weapon."
The mightiest weapon. Can I give it a high five?
You can give him low fives, double it, and it does nothing.
All right.
Over to the desk.
The desk?
Yep.
Okay.
Is there anything on the desk?
There is a couple of bits of parchment, a inkwell, and a quill.
I heard that knowledge is the greatest weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna like hold up the quilt and be like, eh. I mean, I
Well,
believe,
we could try doing that. You could try to put it in his hands. Maybe that'll work.
because I mean, I believe I have heard that somewhere.
So
I'm gonna like hold it, see if anybody opposes to me before I drop it in his hands.
Ro gives you a thumbs up.
I drop it.
Okay, you drop it onto his hands, you take a step back, and he holds the quill up in his right hand, and you see this door behind him slowly open.
that was easy.
I want to take a look at the other weapons on the wall. Do they look like they're usable, or are they just like
Some of them
made
look-
just to be a key?
There are lots of them that seem to be enchanted some way or another. Lots of them seem to be magical. You also notice that the racks themselves also seem to be magical.
Maybe it's best to just leave them there.
I agree. Unless anyone has a desire for the weapon.
Oh, no, I agree as well.
So, onward.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess so.
You move down this 20-foot corridor. It's about 5 foot wide, so you all go start going single file, and you suddenly come into this beautiful garden. These phosphorus plants grow abundantly within this chamber, and they shower statues of monsters with an eerie light throughout the garden. A forceful waterfall splashes and gurgles along the southern wall to your left, essentially, as you enter. And there is like a very strange path that kind of meanders through this lush underground garden, essentially, with weird plants that none of you have really ever seen before. there is a fountain in the northwestern corner that is bubbling with this crystalline water, and it looks like a giant bird bath almost, but with this kind of fountain that streams out of its center and seems to sparkle somewhat. As you move around the garden, the statues seem to keep switching places almost. Like you pass them, and suddenly, as you walking up, you see the same one that you saw as you first entered, but as you turn around and look at the one that you first entered, it's a different statue, and they don't seem to be looking at any of you in particular, but they do seem to shift from place to place without really moving. You then...
I want to touch the flower. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go on. What are you going to say?
I want to touch the flowers or the plants.
Okay. You touch the flowers and plants, and they are kind of quite rubbery, some of them, and some give off, as you touch the flowers, pollen drifts in this big cloud across to the other sets of plants, pollinating other flowers.
I want to pick some of them and put it in my bag, just in case.
Okay. You pick a few flowers, put them in your bag. In front of the forceful waterfall. No. In front of the forceful waterfall, you see a basin, and within the basin, there is like caked blood all around its edge.
And I thought this is gonna be nice for once.
Oh, strange.
Is there any inscription or design on the basin?
Roll me investigation or perception. Everyone can.
Natural one.
Natural 2.
Oh wait, I want to do investigation on the statues.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, 8.
Okay. So, like, Ayla, you do notice that there is some writing at the very base. It's in Undercommon. So you pick up
I
some
know
of
that.
the words. You do. Excellent. It says, sacrifice the liquid of life that you hold. And with the statues, Amelia, you notice that they appear to be of varying mythical creatures and monsters. You see a chimera, a manticore, and there are even like were creatures and possibly another Medusa. You see like this snake-headed woman, but very elegant looking, with like almost elven in appearance in some ways.
Oh my. Can I touch it?
You can touch it.
I mean, can I touch any other statue, not just Medusa, but like, you know,
You can touch any of them.
specifically Medusa?
Okay, whereabouts on the Medusa would you like to touch?
I mean, how tall am I, or how tall is the statue? Like, how much can I reach?
The statue is slightly
That sounded
taller than you,
weird.
so you can reach up and touch any part of it you may wish.
Her face, I guess, you know? Wanna be a gentle woman.
As you touch her face, she kind of just feel the smooth stone and like the angled jaw, and then as you remove your hand, the head just twists and turns towards in your direction.
Oh, damn. Alright, I'm just gonna run towards Rose.
So anyway, it says, sacrifice the liquid of life you hold.
Wait, the statue didn't do anything?
No. They are all
Okay.
now looking at you, though. At you particular. Every single statue in the room is now just staring at you, Amelia.
Oh my god. Oh no.
What did you
Somebody
do?
else. I just touched it. I didn't do anything.
What have we said
just
about
touched
touching
it.
things?
But what if I say about me touching it? You
Oh.
won't know.
Well, clearly this means that we should, put our blood into it. But I don't want to do that until maybe we check that fountain.
Well, a liquid of light could also be water, technically speaking.
That is true.
That you hold. I mean, I guess that could be.
It's worth trying before you lead on it.
I also want to check out that fountain though too. Maybe that also has like a second part.
Yes. May I just try something first? He's gonna like pretty much just gonna pick up any plant from the garden and just throw it in the water, just see if it's hazardous in any, if, like it's acidic or something. If there's something wrong with it.
Nothing happens.
Well, suppose you can. It's not a problem if you touch the water. So.
Well, other than, I suppose, the flower being completely pummeled by the waterfall flow. Like it's now just a squashed flower.
So, Aylar, inspect the way.
Okay, I want to go to the fountain that's in the northwest corner.
Okay.
Is there any sort of writing or inscription on that or any kind of design on that at all?
There is a lot of design. It's very intricate pattern of snakes crisscrossing, and there are beautiful inscriptions. What languages do you read?
I have Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, Elvish, Primordial, and Undercommon.
Okay, it is not in any of those, but there are slight similarities to some like Undercommon-ish. So you pick up like one of the words, it says praise. It's very similar words to Undercommon, but the rest very different. But it seems to like work into this almost sacred geometry patterns that spiral and twist upon themselves.
Is any of it in Dwarven by any chance?
It is not, I'm afraid.
Alright. Then I don't have any more info.
Well, do you want to try the water first? And if that doesn't work, then I guess we'll offer it some of our lifeblood.
Worth trying.
Yes.
Any objections?
Let's do it.
Do we want to take the water from the fountain?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, that's the only choice. What is it?
I'm gonna take. Sure, I want to reach into my beret of booze, pull out one of the booze, and just pour it out, and then I'm gonna fill that with the water from the fountain.
Okay. So as you do that, 1 second, I need to double check something. So can't find what I'm looking for. No. My brain's just drawing a blank. It's really annoying. What is it called? I know. Wolfen. Different. Sorry about this, guys. I think it's... Is it... What's going on? Aha! There we go. J-K-L-M M. Not what it is at all. Okay, so roll me a intelligence saving throw, please, mate.
You get +2.
Oh, that's a whopping 6.
Okay, your intelligence and charisma is dropped to 1. You cannot understand or speak any language. You basically can defend your friends to a certain extent, but you have no understanding of language or communication in its normal sense. Yes.
Cool. So then I guess I just stand there holding the bottle of water, and I just standing there staring blankly at it.
Is everything alright, Elar?
Aylar?
No response.
Gonna go up to him.
You can make noises and stuff and like respond to them, but it's more like you go like slack-jawed and cross-eyed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna offer blood. Sorry, Aylar. I talked over you.
Yeah, I guess all you're gonna get from me, I guess, is just like sounds and stuff. Like can't say anything.
Raw, I think you should hug in just in case. Is the water safely inside of the container? That's more.
Sorry, it is in the container, correct? But it's still kind of dangling it in the fountain still.
Okay, I really don't want to.
I'm
right
gonna
now,
turn
so-
to Cyrus and Amelia. Does any one of you have that trick when you summon a hand that they can float around?
Okay, so
Sorry?
I found the exact description of what's happened. Sorry, it took me a while. I was looking for the wrong spell. So, on a failed save, the creature's intelligence charisma score becomes 1. This creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, and understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them.
Does it say how long it lasts?
It does, yes.
Okay. I presume you're not gonna say that.
You would have to try and work out what it is that's affecting him and know what that is.
I'm just gonna
Cyrus,
smile.
Cyrus, Amelia, do you have that spell?
What spell?
Something that something that summons a hand.
So it's usually only cast as of the divine domain that have those types of cures.
No, I don't. I do not have that spell.
Oh,
I'm gonna offer blood. Because I really don't want the statues, staring at me anymore than they are. I'm gonna try offering my blood. As well?
Sorry, cut out a little bit. What did you say?
I'm gonna offer my blood.
To the basin. Okay.
hmm
So, you cut yourself with your dagger. So, roll me a d4.
D4. There we go. I got a 2.
Okay, so you take 2 points of damage as blood pours into the basin, and it kind of, the basin itself seems to absorb a lot of the liquid of the blood.
Is that
did
it?
anything
Nothing else?
change?
Not yet.
Not yet. Can I look at the statues? Does something happen to the statues?
No, it's that the Medusa that you touched on the other side of the garden is now standing in the space where the Manticore was and is staring right at you, and it's like licking its lips. And you notice that all of the other statues have moved and they're all still staring at you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn
Hey,
again, not look at it.
Don't get blood on the statues. I would advise you.
Yeah, I think that would
Wait,
be a good
actually, I'm
idea.
not gonna tell. I think this is a weeping angel situation. I'm gonna look straight at them, because they only turn when we're looking at our backs. I'm gonna look straight at them.
Okay.
Right. So, are we gonna put more blood in there, or do we want to try the water? I know we do have a full basin.
It is the water is still in the fountain. You're understanding this correctly.
So Alar's holding the
Oh, he's holding it. Okay.
holding the thing in the fountain, like so.
Oh.
He's just kind of smiling at you, like holding with this kind of cross-eyed look.
It's,
It's
it's like
Bro.
that cookie style too. Like,
bro, we have to be very careful and get him out.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Do you
Right
want to help with this?
Absolutely.
So, what do you want me to do then?
I'm just gonna try to pull him away from the fountain and see what that does.
All right, I'm gonna make sure that if he releases his grip, to catch it.
All right.
Cool. So a grapple check to a certain extent. Is it going to be contested, Ayla, or are you just going to let her grab hold of you?
I mean, I guess I would just let her. I have no reason to.
Okay. So when
Yeah.
she wrapped her arms around you and like lifts you up away from the fountain, how do you react?
I would just like let it happen. I might like kind of go like not like stiff like a statue, but I just kind of like as if I'm still in the same pose, but like just being lifted away.
Okay, cool.
Same smile still.
Sweet. Yeah, you managed to maneuver him out of the way fairly easily with your crazy strength.
All right. I'm gonna look at him, see if that fixed him in any way, which I know it didn't, but.
I'm just gonna mumble, just like,
All right. Okay.
Ayla, give me the flask, and then just gonna like very slowly reach for it.
I mean, I'll like hold it out to you, and I mean, like, you can take it.
Alright, I will grab it.
As you do so, you need to roll an intelligence saving throw as the liquid is still dripping from Alar's wet hands drips all over your skin.
Well, I have iron gloves on probably since I have plate armor.
Still be
Alright, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna. It's 17. I already rolled it anyway.
cool. If you're gonna grab grab it with a cloth or something, I wouldn't have done so. But
Alright.
yeah.
I just assumed
so-
that gloves would help, but I'm not gonna argue.
This
Yeah, fair
is
enough.
probably a really bad question to ask, but is any of the water dripping on Ro?
Why not?
Oh, no.
Yeah, everyone gets it, John.
Boy.
So, yep, Ro, you need to run me one too.
It's a saving throw, you said?
get +2 to yours.
I don't know
I'm
if
not
that's
going
going to help.
any of you. I'm not gonna go
Don't
near
do it.
any of
Don't
you.
do this.
So,
Okay.
Aaron, you feel the trickle of water onto you, and you feel like your brain just go for a second, and you almost forget why you're there and what you're doing, and then you look at Ro, look at Ayla, and they're both smiling at you in the same way.
Hi.
God. You know what? I'd
Bro,
rather be with
how many?
confused.
Like, I'm gonna just kind of like hold 3 fingers. How many fingers am I holding? I think I'm showing right now.
Ro just laughs.
Eh,
So,
I'm just gonna
all
step away
right,
from
I have the flask now. So,
But who's not affected by the water? Who hasn't touched it yet?
Huffington, you, and Cyrus.
Ah,
No, sorry, not Huffington, Montgomery. I also made a mistake.
I think perhaps they are. What's wrong with them? I mean, oh,
Presumably they
you're
lost.
dribbling a bit.
They
Huh.
kind of lost all sense of, well, and everything. They are.
well, it's better we
like-
don't touch them in any way.
No, you can touch them. Just don't touch this water.
Yeah, I'd rather not touch them overall. Like,
It looks rather refreshing. I mean, should we not fill up our water skins?
If you, what do you think about them right now?
Well, they look rather cute together, but other than that, they do appear to be a little bit more, what's the word? Exactly the word I was looking for, Ayla. Perfect. Yes,
Oh my God.
that's how I would describe them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Would you like to be in the same state?
They're smiling. But no.
So then,
doesn't go with
if you wanna be like them and lose your mind and drink, then put your head into this fountain.
I'm gonna walk over to Amelia.
no,
No, I'm still
I'm gonna
holding you.
run.
Are you still holding him, bro?
I'm running towards Medusa.
Amazing.
Are you
I'm
going
gonna
to him?
run towards
I'm
Medusa.
just gonna try. Like, if I'm held in midair,
No,
my
I'm
feet are
running
just gonna
towards
move.
Medusa.
So, as Ayla is like air walking, Amelia's like, ah! And legs it towards the Medusa, who you suddenly realise is not the Medusa, and is now the Chimera, and it has a dragon head, a goat head, and a lion head, and it's kind of like just leering at you. And you see the Medusa is really far away in the far corner, and it's changed, it's just now pointing directly at you.
Well,
Well,
damn.
I got the idea, but since this water here seems to have a bad effect on one's mental capabilities, maybe it would help with the statues, or it would bring them back to life and they would kill us. So
Maybe we should just
Yeah.
offer our blood quickly and be done with it. I mean,
yes, I'm
it's
gonna
only
just
watching
kind of
all night.
try to pour a little bit of that water on the thing on the offering thing.
Okay, you pour the water into the bowl and it
Just a
washes
bit, just a bit.
some of the fresh blood stain away, but the water just like fills up slightly, and then you notice it kind of reacts with the blood, and it kind of just drains away. There is no plug hole, so it's quite odd to see, but Amelia would have seen the same thing happen with her blood.
Oh my.
I'm gonna look at the statues. Do they seem different?
I mean, it always seems slightly different.
Yeah, but did they react to...
They did not, no.
Right. I'm gonna like very carefully put the flask on the ground, and also Emilia, give me the dagger. I don't have one of my own.
Give you what? Sorry?
The dagger.
Oh, okay. I hand him I throw him a dagger. I'm not gonna touch you.
Alright, roll
I'm
an
not gonna
attack.
touch anyone.
Roll an attack.
It's an
Not
auto
gonna
hit.
do anything.
Alright, so I also tried to cutting myself, so I take... Oh, did that totally bounce just from my table away. Okay, so 6 points of damage.
Okay, so you take 6 points of damage, and the blood pours into the thing. You see it kind of drain into the basin, and then just get soaked up, and bits of the blood are left behind, but most of it disappears into the basin itself.
I'm gonna kind of take a quick look, or like quickly investigate the room, see if anything changes when we do that.
Okay.
No, I rolled a 3.
It's different, but you're not too sure where the statues have changed, and like nothing has visibly changed within the room.
Oh,
Montgomery goes, "What does it say at the bottom of this?" And he points to the bottom of the basin.
it's a language I cannot unfortunately read.
No, I can't either.
Yeah.
He could. She
Oh,
could.
you understand them? Oh, that's good. So you can translate for us what they're saying.
No, I don't understand that. He just understood it before, and I kind of have memory for more than 1 second.
Sorry, what?
I just said that I can remember things that happened like 10 minutes ago.
Sorry, what? I got you. Sorry, no time for jokes. Ah, dear.
So now, what is your suggestion then, Montgomery?
Well, you're a cleric, right? You can restore them to their normal selves.
I am not a cleric.
Oh. Oh, well, what's all this about? And he points to the Bahamut sign.
I'm a paladin, not a cleric.
Ah! Right. Smashy smashy.
Well, I can heal certain things, but not curse, at least. Not right now.
Don't suppose you have a, wizards. I don't suppose you can, cast a wish? Anything like that, can you?
Well, I can make a wish, and it will probably be as useful as if they did.
Oh, you can cast the wish spell? Excellent. Crack on then.
No, what I'm saying that, see, looking how they perform in action, I am pretty sure they are not capable of it.
Ah. Hmm. Indeed.
Amelia, Cyrus, are you even here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Then we can either try offering more blood or see if the statues react when we use the water or possible blood on them.
Does everyone else already use their blood?
Well, me and Amelia did.
Alright, I guess I'll contribute.
I hand him the dagger.
No need, I take my rapier, I poke myself, I prick myself.
Cool. So roll damage for the rapier.
You know, I'm starting to realize that I probably should have used a dagger.
More blood though.
Oh god, no!
Yeah,
Natural 20.
that didn't show up. That because it was on the wrong setting. There we go. Oh, it's not equipped. Oh, now it's equipped. Cool. I don't know why I'm rolling to hit. I obviously hit myself. I guess it's
Then you could roll natural 20 and hit yourself 2 times as hard.
I rolled max damage on myself. That's great.
Okay.
I can't do it to enemies, but I can certainly do it to myself.
That was an intense stab, alright.
Blood pours into the basin and almost fills to the top, and you see it swell down, and he goes, and Montgomery goes, "Oh, that's gross. Fine." And he pulls out Pamela Henderson, his little palm pistol, and fires it through his hand. Like, ah! And you hear it echo
You have a
through,
dagger.
and blood just pours deep into the basin. And he's like, you see it like swirl and spin around, almost like a mini whirlpool, and then it disappears into the basin itself. And so, should we cut them and put their hands over the bowl too?
First of all, come closer and reach out with your hand.
I'm going to come closer,
And
and I'm going to hold Alar over the basin.
Also, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Montgomery.
Oh,
I'm playing with the statue, so do they change or do they stay the same?
Heals exactly 3 hit points.
if you're staring at the statues, then they've not changed. And Montgomery goes, "So, shall I shoot them then?"
So now as I heal his same, I'm gonna put the dagger in the hand. Use this.
Oh, you can do it. I don't really feel like cutting them. Feels a bit odd.
Yeah, but you feel it, so you feel like shooting them but not cutting them. Am I right?
Exactly.
I mean, that way you don't have to touch them.
That's exactly where I was going with it. Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
Harrington, I don't know much about your race, but how normal is this behavior?
My behavior or theirs?
Well, yours in terms of other members of your race.
We all love guns. We love space and traveling around and killing the illithid.
So I would assume it's a normal behavior.
I'm gonna start playing with Rosebeard. We're just sitting there.
And I'm gonna take both of the beers and just take it off. I'm gonna take off both of the beers. I'm fed up with the beers.
I don't think you actually can, because they're well, definitely on Alar's. His is an attuned thing, so he has to unattune to it for you to remove it. But with Rose, I think is not an attuned item, so you would be able to remove Rose.
All right, then I remove Rose and just attempt to pull off the Alar's one.
Put on his food.
And when I see it's not moving, I just like grab his hand and just stab him like. and you take all 7 points of damage.
Oh my
Blood goes
god.
into the basin, and it drains away.
I'm gonna pull my hand back and kind of like start rubbing it and give like the little sad pouty face, and then kind of turns into like an angry face like a kid would make.
I'm just gonna just kind of like look at the annoyed that the beer didn't batch and do the same with Rob, but not as angry as with Alar.
Okay. Dabro, we'll roll damage.
All right, same damage.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Yes.
7.
Same thing happens. The blood pours in, and you notice a change of light in the room, where it was glowing with this kind of luminous green, almost turquoise luminescence. It now kind of shifts to a deep orange and red, and you notice that the waterfall seems to be moving faster somehow. Like the roar of it is louder, and the fountain in the far corner seems to emanate this different glow of almost multicolored fractals that seem to bounce off of the water bashing into it, almost as if you're hallucinating slightly. And the Montgomery looks at him and goes, "Oh, ever thought that might be a wishing fountain?"
Well,
I do not
Montgomery,
think that is a witch.
may I ask you something? Can you read what's written on the fountain?
No, I cannot. I can read and write Common, GIF, and the language of the Illithid, Deep Speech. But that's about as far as it comes with languages. Not the most studious of folk.
Wait, what language is that?
Then
Deep Speech. On the fountain, you mean?
Yeah, on the fountain.
What languages do you read?
Common, Draconic, Giant.
It is neither of those.
Yeah.
About you, Zyrus.
Let me... Probably not. Common, Draconic, Elvish, Infernal, Undercommon.
It's in Infernal.
Ah. Devils. Okay, I read it.
As you approach, you see that it says, praise be to the Lord Asmodeus. And then on the next tier down, it says, make a wish or a deal at your bequest. But you know that Asmodeus has your best interests invest.
Guys, this
And
also
you-
this whole message is a lie.
And also, you notice that underneath the sparkling water, there is the odd glimmer of a coin.
I'm gonna be stupid. I'm gonna reach for the coin.
Oh my god.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
And
Yes!
Oh my
Yes!
god. No. Cyrus, are you serious?
Natural
Can I
20.
try and grab him?
Natural 20, boom. You grab one of the coin. You
Oh
see...
my.
what's your alignment, by the way?
My alignment is chaotic. Chaotic good.
Cool. You grab a coin, and it's fairly chunky. It's not like a normal coin. It's about 2 inches thick, 5 inches across, and as you put it out, you hear this
Oh no.
that comes from it.
You are
From a
very
coin?
weird. What?
You can add a soul coin to your inventory.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You're a very weird coin. You are. Interesting trinket you are. Don't like you.
What's your constitution modifier?
Not great. 2.
Okay, so you can... Okay, cool. You do notice that there are like maybe 10 of others of these coins within the fountain themselves.
Guys, how many times do I test my luck? Boy, do I tempt Lady Luck?
Today, I think it was 3 times.
I'm gonna cheer for Cyrus.
You wanna give me advantage? I don't know how you wanna help me?
No. My luck is terrible today. No, thank you.
Oh, you know what I could do? I have an immovable rod. I will take the immovable rod, and I will. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. Would it? Nah. I'll try and like displace the water enough. It's not. Wait, is it water or is it blood?
It's water.
It's water. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I don't know why I haven't tried this before. Everyone stand out of the way. I will cast fly on myself, so that I am not on the floor. Amelia, you better find a way to get out quickly because I'm gonna try and displace the water. And I will continuously cast Prestidigitation, and I'll just continuously press a cubic foot of like basic wind into the water to displace it.
Okay.
Alright,
Cool.
I'm gonna cast Levitate to avoid.
Okay. Garen, you taking a step back?
Yep.
Okay. Montgomery does not step back in time, so he's going to roll a dex save to see if he gets splashed or not.
All right. +2.
Yep, that's a 20, so he does. And what would you like to do next? You see, you've got a patch of like 3 coins, Cyrus, that you can see with the prestidigitation that are not covered by water as you are spamming prestidigitation.
Okay, so they're not covered by water. I will pick the ones that I can see that are not covered by water.
Okay. You pick up the 3 soul coins, and you now have to roll me a D100. I will bring up the thing that I need. I hope that I can find it, because do I have it in my... Yes, I need to have...
Guys, what have I done? Have I obtained the souls of four unfortunate souls?
I think you're just gonna get
Four
transformed into something
unfortunate
else.
souls. 4 unfortunate souls.
Okay. What did you get?
What's your bets? What is
D100?
Cyrus gonna get
Yeah,
transformed into?
right. I'm rolling it now. Jonathan's being a weirdo. You know what? It's only fair. It only makes sense. 1.
Of course.
Okay, so you need to roll twice more.
Oh, fun. $127.59.
Okay. You grow a set of cow-like udders from your stomach. Once a day, they can be milked.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh, no.
And 57, your head doubles in size like a bobblehead.
I'm just gonna point and giggle.
Why is it always me?
Zyrus, are you happy that you came back?
And basically, you now have 4 soul coins on your person. And you can roll me an Arcana check. Or religion check, your choice.
I'm good at both. I'll do Arcana. 21.
From the weight that these coins now feel, you're pretty sure that this is an effect from carrying too many soul coins. You also need to roll me a d8. Sorry, yeah, d8, please.
3.
Okay. Your alignment has now changed to neutral.
Amazing.
Ro is going to walk up to you and point at the udders. You may not be able to understand her, but she wants some milk.
I hate everything. Everything is pain. Life is pain. This is absolute pain. Pain and suffering. This is all Cyrus feels. Each and every. He can't catch a break. He just can't. He can't go 2 sessions without feeling like honestly.
Cyrus, this time you brought it on yourself. This one time.
How was he supposed to know that the soul coin? How was he supposed to know?
You know, trades with the demons never end well.
They're not. First of all, they're not demons; they're devils. Second of all, he didn't. He heard the screams of souls and are trying to escape from water. That was bad water, and now they're attacking him. And
You know, it said Lord Asmodeus. What would you expect from something called Asmo?
Exactly.
Cyrus cannot catch a break. At this point, he might as well spend his entire lifetime creating some type of magical item that just prevents transmutation magic in any way, shape, or form.
That's your new life goal, yes.
Oh yeah. I've seen this. I drop them all. I stack the coins on the floor in front of me, out of my inventory,
Okay.
out of my possession.
Amelia's gonna laugh so hard she fell down.
I take the soul coins and I while she's on the ground, I give them into her possession.
No, I'm gonna throw it away.
Well, no,
Wait, you're kind of far from me though.
So wait, what's your Constitution modifier, please, Amelia?
Constitution modifier. It's a 1. That's terrible.
Okay, so you need to roll me a D100, please.
Oh no.
As soon as you pick
Hold
them
on,
up,
hold on,
like,
got it.
this is something that happens because you cannot carry if you. Well, what's your alignment actually?
97. What? How do I search for my alignment?
Description.
So
Yeah, under
yeah.
description.
Description, but unless you didn't put it there.
Alignment. Neutral.
Neutral. Okay, so yeah, it still affects you. The skin on your face becomes white as death. Your tongue extends to unnatural lengths down to your chest. Geometric shapes in pallid black appear over your eyes. So you no longer have eyes, you just have these black square and a black triangle over your eyes. And you have a really long tongue that goes down to your chest. And your skin, skin on your face is just bright white.
What
Who is
happened?
laughing now?
Sort of Pokemon.
Can you explain what happened?
I'm gonna free. Well, let me see. Does anyone have remove curse? I don't want. I want to free the soul so that they can hopefully take unvengeance upon me and take away these others. This is utterly terrible.
You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna pick up the coins as well. Screw this. I'm gonna go join the club.
Oh dear. What's your constitution modifier?
That is +2.
Okay, so as you pick up all the coins, you need to roll me a D100. And
Alright.
you're going to no. Oh, dear.
And that my alignment affected in any way?
It does. What's your alignment?
Well.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, in that case, you can pick all of them up.
Yeah, fine. Alright, then I'll do them. What have you done? What are you afraid of?
Oh, I see. You're one of them. You shouldn't be wearing that tabard. You're a false paladin. I see. I know about these things. Me and my friends, we were traveling through Avernus in a vehicle that would use them to power it. It was a rather impressive thing, but only evil people can carry them. So you are evil. I know that much. And as for the rest of you, don't worry. The effects will wear off after some time. Not quite sure how long, but it will wear off eventually.
Can I attempt to determine how long it'll take?
Yeah, you can roll me a Arcana check with a religion check at disadvantage, just because you've not come across them before.
Yeah, can I also do an Arcana or religion check?
You can do religion with disadvantage as well. Yeah.
So 20 with disadvantage.
Cool. What you get, Amelia?
Hold on. First, and a 5.
All right. So, Cyrus, you know that it's anywhere between 24 and 48 hours, you think? And Amelia, you think this is forever.
Montgomery, can you please explain yourself?
Well, it's not that difficult. I was in hell. I had a vehicle that was powered by these soul coins, I believe they're called. And they have souls that are trapped in them by devils. And it seems to be some sort of devilish underground garden with a wishing well to... Did you say Asmodeus?
Yes.
Then that doesn't sound good. This is normally some sort of effect. Well, I've seen it before with demon ichor, but never with skull coins like this before. I mean, I never carried more than one at a time, because they seem very heavy to me. Like it weighs down on my soul. I am a rather honourable chap, unlike some, and you just kind of like raise an eyebrow towards Garion.
Well, then why did you carry them if you are such a good person?
Because I needed a vehicle. Have you been to Avernus?
Oh.
Well, the Desert of Toenails is no joke, I can tell you. The smell of the toe cheese and the griminess, and if you step on one and it stabs you in the foot, you get infected by some weird gangrenous foot disease. It's disgusting.
Well,
Please
And you should have seen, like, some of them were all yellow and giant-sized. Others were like these green, spiky toenails that you'd have to drop. Like, walking over it was just not an option. You needed to get a vehicle to drive over them. We were running over demons and splattering their ichor everywhere. It was quite fun.
Please stop,
Oh.
please.
Considering where I'm from, not really this sort of things, but there are some things that wasn't the most pleasant of experiences.
Oh, at least you can carry them. But I think maybe you should chuck them in and make a wish or two, right? And on that note, will stop because I know that people need to get away. So basically, you guys can, well, some of you can decide.
You are no doom. You pathetic
no.
little adventurers. You just fell into my trap.
And you will all be fighting Asmodeus next week. No, I'm joking. But
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not joking when I can say level up.
Oh, yay!
No.
Yeah.
I love you, paladins.
Level 8.
Kind of love them evil paladins.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill you all for this level up. If you are level D, I'm killing you all.
You can certainly try.
level 8.
No.